iPod.
Bitch, I'm back. So I guess they're having a yard sale pretty close to my house. I don't know. I didn't really start the vlog yet, but we're gonna go check it out. They ain't had shit there, boy. What's good, y'all? Happy Sunday. It's August 2nd. About to head to the shop right now. So let me show you guys what a typical Sunday is, you know? And we'll talk about some stuff that we need to talk about, that I need to address, I guess, you know? What's good, y'all? So we in the shop right now, and it's a Sunday. It's mad hot already, so I got all the fans going. But I thought I'd just show you guys around the shop a little bit if you guys have never been here. First off, I think we got to start off with some VHS tapes that got dropped off a couple days ago by the homie Theo. Got some South Park volumes, not full complete edition, but almost damn near. And then we also got some Disney classics and the classic E.T. Pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, it's the shop. If you have never been here, check it out. It's pretty small. I got Olivia Dean performing at Lollapalooza on right now. Got our whole wrestling wall. This is all local stuff, a lot of our stuff, me and my brothers and the homies. Whole bunch of artwork. And then this is all secondhand vintage side. Tees up there. Here we got our little chill corner nook with the famous Jouch, you know what I mean? Got the Oreo and the VHS setup with the TV and the movie collection. Shout out Han Solo, you already know. I bought majority, like all his whole movie collection and TV for about $200, which if you know how much these TVs are going for now, it's a fucking deal. Got some Airwalks. A lot of people like the Airwalks. These are my childhood ones. And some magazines. Sale bin. 85 Zenith right here. You know what I mean? Get a little fit check. We got the Japantown tee. We got some regular baggy jorts. And then we got some Joe Freshes on the feet. Inside Voices. Pretty fucking beat, but very, very comfortable. Alright. Let's get into it. The real reason I'm making this video is to kind of explain the situation that we're in with the shop Coldwater, you know? If you guys don't know me, or if you guys don't know who we are, who me and my brothers are, I'm Brian. I go by Rilla. I have two older brothers. We run a clothing brand called Juba Clothing, and we also have a brick and mortar storefront called Coldwater over here in San Jose's Japantown. We've been here about 4 years now, probably like around like 4.5 years to be honest. Opened up around February 2022. It's been really cool. Love the community. Love being able to talk to people every day, or not every day. Every day we're open. Love meeting new people, connecting, learning stories, all that, you know. As a creative, today's day and age, you have to be creative online, and that's cool, you know. I love that it's given everybody the opportunity to grow, right? But to be able to connect with a person in real life based off of art is something that you really can't replace. But yeah, so whole reason why I'm doing this video is because, unfortunately, after 4.5 years, Coldwater on 205 Jackson Street is coming to a close. I just want to thank everybody that has came here and supported us online, in person, on Instagram, through ordering, everything, you know what I mean? It's been kind of crazy. Like, I don't really look at it like from a bigger perspective, but it's crazy that you guys come out and support us. You guys don't have to do that, you know? which is crazy that you guys choose to support us, which is dope. But yeah, so 4.5 years over here in Japantown. We are closing, not because we want to close, it's because we're almost forced to close. We're getting kicked out, essentially, you know? At the beginning of this year, 2026, end of 2025, there's actually a new buyer that came in and actually went and bought this place. Transferred over the leases to the new landlord. It was a little difficult in the beginning, figuring stuff out, like with payments and stuff, but overall it was fine. You know, they took up our lease, they took up our rent. It didn't seem like a lot of things were gonna change, you know? I was afraid, obviously, you know, because like when shit like that happens, that's like not a small thing, that's a big thing, especially when you're renting a property. But I did not try to worry about that. About 4 months in, the store right next to us got an eviction notice. We're cordial with the store owner next to us, but we're not really close, so I didn't really want to ask. I did ask the person, I think that's the property manager that was putting up the sign. I was concerned, and he said that there's nothing to be concerned about for you guys, you know? Like, it didn't seem like that was their plan, you know what I mean? So, end of June, we got the same notice. The notice is really a 2-month notice to move out. End of June, 2 months after that would be the end of August, which would be this month. Having a retail space within the Japantown community, it's more than just like having a store, especially for how long we've been here. You're rooted within the community, you know the store owners, you know the people that live here within the block, you know, so 2 months was pretty quick. Fortunately, we're able to ask them to move out at the end of August, which is Halloween, which in Japantown, Halloween is a really big thing. You know, they close down the block. Families come out, do trick-or-treating. You know, the businesses participate if they want to, which we participate every year. And it's really pretty fun. It's one of the more fun events that go on in Japantown where they close down the block. Starting now, we have 3 months left. Obviously, we did not want to leave, right? We love the community. A big goal within a business is, you know, to hit your 5-year, you know, which is we're so close, but, you know, it just didn't happen. But yeah, we obviously did want to stay here. We wanted to see if that notice was just to get rid of the month-to-month and sign a actual long-term lease. But unfortunately, after talking to their lawyer, the landlords wanted to move in a different direction, which is very vague. I don't know what they want to turn it into, if they want to keep it a retail store or if they're going to renovate it to turn it into an apartment, because this building is us as a retail store, a restaurant across, and then everything else is all apartment buildings. So I don't know what their true intentions are. These next 3 months, we are going to try to organize events, pop-ups. We do have a couple of events between now and August 31st that are not at the shop, which would be just like pop-ups that we go around the city. So we have that already set. But yeah, trying to make the best of the spot, especially since this is like my baby. If you guys came in here and talked to me before, everything in here is basically mine. I've put up all the artwork. I organized how the hats are. I added this rack. I added this double rack for the vintage. It fucking sucks, you know? But if you guys want to come out and support, check it out, hang out, talk, maybe even watch a movie, you know, we're open for 3 more months. That being said, the future of Coldwater is still to be determined. When we opened up Coldwater, we didn't want it to be like a brand. We wanted to designate it as our storefront, a creative hub where artists could come and socialize and talk, hold events, and, you know, sell clothes. It's its own entity in the end of the day, you know? So Coldwater as a whole is to be determined. I want to keep it within that lane of vintage, nostalgia. I don't know if it's going to turn into just a brand or maybe a pop-up, or maybe if we get another location, keep it as a store. We do not have plans to open up another store right now. If we were to move after our 3 months, I don't want to be anywhere else except Japantown in San Jose. But that's the current mindset of everything. You know, some things may change. Maybe we might move to a different city. I don't know. But right now, it's just gonna end. I mean, for now. Go take a break, you know? I'm gonna go take a break. I feel like I'm here all the time. So definitely we'll be doing pop-ups with me and my brothers, Jubo pop-ups. Me and my brothers, we started this store as artists, as creatives, as people that make shit. And that's not gonna stop anything, you know? You guys probably kind of can see how I feel. This shit sucks, but I've sat on it for about a month now. And I think about it every day. I like to try to be optimistic about things. So how I see it is just the doors closing for another door to open. You know what I mean? Definitely will continue making stuff. I want to pursue more in social media, double down on that shit, making more videos like this, and explore, bruh. Fucking live life. Feel like I dedicated a lot of my time into opening the store. You know, we opened the store when I was 21. Half of my early 20s is already dedicated to keeping the store open, making sure the fucking rent's paid, and somebody's here to work the store, you know? So the homie said it perfect, I think. He's not worried about us because now we're just free agents, you know? We could do whatever we want, which is cool. Like, I love being in the store. This has been an incredible experience. I would never trade this for the world. But, like, I'm glad that this brings more opportunity, allows flexibility in exploring new things, you know? Gonna try to make more videos, more vlog type things. Definitely want to go out and do shit. That's really the reason I wanted to make this video. We have 3 months, October 31st. If you guys have not pulled up, which is why are you guys watching this video and you guys haven't pulled up, please pull up. And if you guys have pulled up before, please come say what's up before we close. The story of 3 brothers continues. Whatever corny shit that is, I don't know. Whatever. I never left. Ooh, it's your favorite body that can put the vibe on. Just dance, I can do the rest. Ooh, girl, you killing it. Yeah, shawty, there you go. There